I'm always late. I'd be late to my own motherfucking funeral. Swear to God I would be. Y'all, I supposed to been in here like 15 minutes ago, and I am so late, so fucking late. 15 minutes late. I promised to be here at 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, whatever, but I'm 15 minutes late. I'll be late to my own motherfucking funeral. But what's going on, y'all? I see Asia in here. I see Michelle's daughter in here. I see JJ in here. I see Jayla in here. I see Brandy Nicole in here. What's going on, everybody? What's going on this Trashy Tuesday? What is going on? What is going on? I'm trying to notify people that I'm live. Well, you didn't miss this one, JJ. I literally just started, so you in here. Trying to get the Twitter and let everybody know that I'm live or whatever. What's going on, Sabrina? Let me see. Is there a way that I can share this and make it... Yeah, I'm gonna share this to Twitter. You hype, ain't it? I'm glad you hype. We gonna have a little bit of fun. What's going on? Thank you. So what y'all been up to today? I'm not watching the main event. Is that if that's Gucci Mane and Keisha's wedding, I'm not watching it. Like, honestly, I don't really care about their wedding like that. You mad cause you can't watch their wedding, child? I ain't trying to watch it. I wonder who all going. That's one thing I do wonder. I wonder who all going to the wedding, cause child. My day was cool, Leah Messiah. I was trying to go and handle some business, and I gotta go back and do that later. I was out there handling business or whatever, personal business, but that's all I really did today. I didn't really do anything else. You guys see, y'all saw her talking about how she was pregnant and stuff, but I do know she said that she had a miscarriage or something like that. But and she talked about it on the show, but they didn't show it. No, you're not the only one that don't care about it, Erica, because I don't care about it either, honestly. Thank you, Alicia8701. Damn, I see a lot of fuck masikas in here. Yeah, she said she was pregnant, but I didn't know that she was really pregnant, like for real, for real. I didn't know that. Oh, y'all compliment me on my LL Cool J stuff. Y'all know that LL Cool J is my idol, and y'all know that I love to dress like him. So today it was cool outside, and I just felt like going back to what I know, and that's dressing up like LL. My daddy used to dress like that when I was his age, so that's neither here nor there. They even got the shit on title. Is that serious? Okay. What's going on? Y'all talking about is something glitchy. What's going on? Yeah, I love Gabrielle Union. I really do. I've always loved her. I ate a $5 fill up from fucking KFC. That's what I ate. Masika had a miscarriage. Hey, Kimonte. Why y'all keep losing signals? No, she said this on Twitter. I didn't hear her say that on the reunion, but she did say that she was pregnant this season, and that she was pregnant this season and she had a miscarriage. What pranks on YouTube? Yeah, the season started out pretty good, but when we got to the end, I was pretty much Ready for the shit to be over with. Who was one of y'all in here in this in the chat right now? When I was in the chat, when was that? Sunday night? Which one of y'all said something about my PayPal? Because one of y'all said something about my PayPal. And I'm here to let y'all know that my PayPal stuff is on my homepage of YouTube. It's on my homepage. So, okay, Nico, my PayPal stuff is on my homepage on YouTube. Well, let me go and show y'all how it works. Because you know, like I said, I don't really do the whole I don't really ask y'all for anything, but a lot of y'all came to me about it the other day, and I decided to post it up here. I never once wanted to do that, but y'all came to me about it Sunday, and I decided to put it up. But here it is. If y'all see, I'm on my computer, and this is the home page that I'm speaking of, and there is my Twitter stuff, Facebook, Instagram, and my PayPal. All that is right there. So you already know what it is when you get on my homepage. Y'all already know what it is. Yeah, I just had to do that just to let y'all know that it's up there. Because y'all was like, well, do you have a PayPal account that you can set up so we can do this and do that? And y'all know that I don't really do that type of stuff. But since y'all asked me, I put it up there. Y'all know I'm too proud of a person. I work a job, full-time job at that, 40 hours a week, 5 days a week, 2 days off every week. So I don't really like to ask nobody. I don't do the whole asking my subscribers for anything. That's not me, but I still posting my shit up there because y'all asked me to. That's the only reason why I did it, because I wouldn't have done it for any other reason besides y'all. Jayla, it's not that I'm not letting anybody support me. It's just that YouTubers get a bad rep. You know, a lot of the times when it comes down to donations and getting money and having people do stuff for them, they always call us big and YouTube. Well, they ain't never called me that because I ain't never really asked for no donations. I never set up a GoFundMe or nothing like that. But, you know, people give us a bad rep for begging folks and thinking that we don't work real jobs and shit like that. Like, we too lazy to get up off our ass and do it ourselves. But in my case, that's not what it is. I can't speak for no other YouTubers, but that's how it is for me. I don't really ask y'all for shit because y'all watching me. So, at the end of the day, you know, it is what it is. But like you said, it's not me begging, it's just people wanting to support me. That's the only reason why I posted my PayPal stuff up there, so y'all can do whatever y'all feel with it, and stuff like that, because y'all wanted me to do that. So that's why I did it. And shout out to y'all for that. So that's why it's up there. What do you think about Zell? I used to like Zell when the season first aired. I was here for Zell, but I feel like he's a turncoat, and I don't like that. I don't like turncoat ass motherfuckers. I've dealt with a lot of them, and I don't like that. And it sucks that he's an Aquarius like me. I don't like that. Me too, Erica Nars. Yeah, Asia, I want them to show the motherfucking fights. That's what the fuck we watch the shit for. I want them to show the fights. Supposedly he punched Mr. Ray. That's what happened, supposedly. Hold on, y'all. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, he was bleeding. Nah, he is overly messy. Y'all crazy saying that man look like a gorilla. Yeah, I saw both of their interviews with Jason Lee. Hey, Ricky. I don't know what he do for them. Like, he barely got an eye. So I don't know what the fuck they fighting over his ass for. It ain't like he can see them too much.
How the ass wrong?
If you want to turn it off, you can.
I should beat your fucking ass.
You can turn it off if you want to. Let me see. No, I did not see Joe exclusive. I didn't see him at all. Yeah, that's true. As far as Jason Lee's concerned, he is messy as hell. I don't like him. I ain't never liked his ass. You like Ray J? And who is AJ? Yeah, I don't like the whole sneaking up on somebody. Like, I don't like that. Yeah, A1, I think they should keep A1 and Marcus. I like them as a twosome. They're funny together. I don't know if Zell is kicked off the show or not. I don't know. I heard that he was, and I heard that Hazel was kicked off too. But if I had to choose between the two of them, um, Pickle E would be fucking released from the show because she didn't do anything for the show but make it annoying as fuck. That's it. Honestly, Masika and Moniece aren't the only ones that talk about people kids. All of them are really guilty of it, to be honest. So we can't really just point the finger at the both of them. If we're going to talk about people talking about folks' kids, we need to point the finger at everybody up there. Most of them up there, to be honest. They, knowing Mona messy ass, she about is going to bring Alexa Sky just for the storyline. But I really hope that she don't, because I'm not really interested in seeing her dumb ass anymore, honestly. Ray J is annoying. So, that's all I can say. I saw Masika going off on Nia, and I still don't know why the hell Masika and Nia are even having issues. I still don't know why. And I'm still trying to understand why they're even having any issues. But I know a lot of people always say stuff, but um hold on, you guys. Okay, I'm back. But yeah, um, everybody talks about Nia and they call her irrelevant and they say this about her, but I like Nia. I'm sorry, but I do like Nia. She serves a purpose for me. I like Nia. I've always liked Nia. So I don't know why she gets such a bad rep. Every time I turn around, everybody want to go in on Nia. Anytime she's on the screen, I see a lot of Nia hate. I don't understand. Nia really don't do shit but sit pretty and get a check. And there's nothing wrong with her personality wise. Like, I like her. She's level headed. She tries to steer clear of the bullshit. And that's why I like Nia. We need somebody like that. I like Nia. Sorry. Hey, Nikisha. I don't feel any kind of way about them calling Hazel Barron because Hazel has said worse things about them and talked about them and their kids and all of this other shit she said about them. So Barron ain't too low. That's how I feel because she says a lot of shit about people. I just can't. I can't feel sorry for her on that. Like some shit you can go below the belt, but Hazel has said a lot of fucked up shit to people. So I ain't feel no bad for her when they call her a barren bitch. I'm wondering why all this Masika hate. I mean, yeah, she does things that aren't right sometimes. LOL. But how is she any worse than any of the other hoes on the case? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I don't understand why why everybody hates Masika so much either. Like, I'm really trying to figure that out, and I can't figure it out at all. But I like Masika. Everybody knows that I do. So I don't know why everybody hates her so much at this point. I don't know. I'm not really here for AD, and I'm definitely not here for Tiffany. And I feel like Tiffany is way too pressed for her own motherfucking good. She really is. I don't understand it. Where you going? I wanted to know if you was going in the kitchen. Can you find me something to drink in here? Thank you. You're so. You really make me sick. She is Keymonte. I agree with you on Masika. I honestly do. I don't hate Masika. I think her feelings towards Alexis were valid. Nia is a waste of space. She ain't bad. She just doesn't do anything for the show. To me, she's not a waste of space. She was a huge part of the show at the beginning, and I think it's fucked up that Mona isn't giving her any airtime. Like, the only thing that they want her to do is play backseat to Monique and Masika, and I feel like she has a lot of things to offer to the show. She, there's no telling. I mean, I like Nia. I'm sorry, y'all. I do. I feel like her presence is needed on the show. Like, I can deal with Nia before I can deal with the likes of Chanel. I can deal with Nia before I deal with the likes of Princess. I can deal with Nia before I can deal with the likes of fucking Nikki. I can deal with the fucking, like, I'm sorry, y'all, but I like Nia. I like Nia. I like Nia. I like Nia. I like fucking Nia. I really do like her. I honestly do. And I know that there's gonna be a point to where she's probably not gonna come back next season. I hope Mona bring her back, but I doubt that she is. But I like Nia. I'm sorry. Yeah, Cynthia does sit there and look pretty. I just feel like Cynthia is a flip flopper. That's the reason why I don't like her. Everybody hairstyle was ugly with the exception of Hazel, with the exception of Brooke and Keisha. Yeah, now that's one thing I did not like about Masika when she called Zell a faggot over the phone. I ain't like that. Thank you. Nah, she don't have no reason to lie on Masika and Moniz. Thank you, Erica. That's how I feel about Nia too. I like her, and it just seems like every time she says or does something, everybody want to rule her out or come for her. Oh, bitch, you irrelevant. Why are you even speaking and all of that stuff? Like, really? Get the fuck out of here. Seriously. Damn, my reunion review got a lot of views already. Ain't nobody watched that finale review for shit yet. Now, Nia wasn't, like, as far as that Soldier Boy shit, Nia was an idiot for that now. I ain't gonna tell you no lies about that. Now she was much stupid for a soldier boy. Very stupid for him. I don't understand why she was, but she was dumb as hell over him. And he looked dirty as a motherfucker. I gotta do my review on the come up later. In my rant about Nene and the whole comments that she made. Thank you, Ricky. I love Safari, and I'm sure that I'm gonna love Safari on Love and Hip Hop New York. They were to the point where some folks weren't even out there on the damn stage. They usually have everybody out there at one time. How would y'all feel if I was on Love and Hip Hop? They wouldn't give me no airtime either, child. Like I said, I'd be another fucking Arian or Nia. They wouldn't give me no airtime if I was on Love and Hip Hop. Period. They would not. Yeah, I would have to. And I don't really do that, so. Nah, Ricky, Love and Hip Hop ain't for me. Like, cause it just feel like it's all about the drama if you on that show. And you know what I'm saying? I ain't really with that drama unless somebody bring it to me. And I'm way too goofy for a show like that. So I don't know if I would fit in on no show like Love and Hip Hop. Like they are way too dramatic, and I'm just like way too goofy for that type of shit. Like, I don't even think nobody could see me. I don't even think any of y'all could really see me being on the show like Love and Hip Hop. I don't think y'all could. I think they are gonna have a gay couple, Ricky, but not on this particular franchise. But it's probably gonna be Love and Hip Hop Miami. I believe it is a gay couple on Love and Hip Hop Miami. That's what I think. But we'll see in January though. Nico ain't here for me being on Love and Hip Hop, child. Brandon Nicole, for what I know, I can't remember everybody that's on Love and Hip Hop Miami, but I do know off the top of my head that Pretty Ricky, all four members are on Love and Hip Hop Miami. Okay, I'm back. Somebody had called me, but I ain't answering. I called them back. But what was I saying? Trina and Trick Daddy on there, Pretty Ricky on there. Um, who else? I lost my train of thought because that was somebody from work that called me. And I'm off today, so I don't know what they're calling me for, but I'm going to get off of here in a little bit, but, you know. Trina Trick Daddy, Shay Johnson, Bucky, all four members of Pretty Ricky, some guy named Gunplay. It's somebody else. The rest of these people I never heard of before, but it's a lot of folks on a whole lot of folks on this show. Dawn Heflin, Jocelyn best friend. I heard she's on the show, and I did hear that Jocelyn was on the show. I'm not sure how fucking true that is, but that's what I heard. Keep my taste so damn silly. She most definitely don't need to be on there. Period. I didn't know that Brianna Perry was on there. I see your comments, Michelle's daughter. Somebody called me though, so that's probably why this shit is off balance. But here's another thing, y'all. I remember like a couple of lives ago, I was telling y'all that this girl who promotes stuff, she does mansion parties and stuff like that, and she wanted me to host a couple of her parties. And she even asked me for a booking fee. And like I told y'all before, I didn't know how to react to that at all, because I had never had nobody to come to me and ask me to do nothing like that and offer to pay me for it, and I didn't know what would be a reasonable amount. So then I started talking to my guy about it. Then I talked to my friends about it, and I just sat on it for a little while. And then I contacted her yesterday. We had a conversation via DMs, and she gave me her phone number, and I basically told her that I wasn't bullshitting her, and I'm not trying to play her or nothing like that. I just needed some time to really think about it, because I was very overwhelmed by it. And on top of that, I didn't really know what to say, because I'm not in the business of that type of stuff. I never knew anything about it, because I never thought anybody would even come to me and ask me to do something like that. But she really, 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 really wants to work with me at any kind of cost it is. She really wants to work with me. She really wants me to host her shit from time to time, and she really wants to pay me for it. She really wants to do some type of business with me. And y'all, like I told y'all before, I'm very humble about that. I am very grateful for that, because a lot of YouTubers are able to do stuff, and sometimes I used to sit back and wonder, why can't I do it? Like, why can't I do some of the shit folks be doing? Like, am I boring? Like, why can't I do it? Like, if I can see everybody else do it, why can't I do it? Like, I got a great personality, I feel. I have a likable personality, I feel. Most people do like me. I know my subscriber count isn't all the way up there where everybody else's is, but I do feel like I have a loyal, like, I don't like to say the words fan, because I'm just a regular person, but I do have a loyal group of supporters, and most people like me. So most people that watch me like me anyway. So I'm like, why can't I do it? But then when I had somebody to come to me personally and ask me, what's your booking fee? How much are you willing to, what you want, how much would you charge me to have you host my event or host my parties and all of that stuff? And I just never thought that somebody would be trying to ask me to host any motherfucking thing and try to pay me. Child, okay. So you never know who's watching. You just never know who the hell watching, honestly. So, people be trying to shit on me, though. Real talk. People be trying to shit on me. People be trying to make it seem like I ain't about shit, as far as, make me feel like I'm irrelevant or obsolete when it comes down to being on YouTube. People have made me feel like that, or made me feel insecure about my channel, and made me feel insecure about my likability or anything like that. You know, people sometimes people can make you feel like you're not even, make you feel insecure about a lot of things. Like, you know, when people be saying stuff and it made me feel like, oh, my numbers aren't up there, nobody likes me, or my video quality isn't up to par, which it isn't, and that's why they're not watching me. Or I'm not, my attitude isn't in your face enough, that's why they're not watching me. Or I'm too depressing, that's why they're not watching me. Or I'm not likable, that's why they're not watching me. Or I'm ugly, that's why they're not watching me. Like, it was always a fucking problem. Like, I always found something wrong with me and what I do, because people would make, sometimes people can make you feel like that. Like, I remember telling y'all about, I don't know if it was on a live or if it was a video, that it can't be the cursing Erica Narvis, because everybody curses, so that can't be the issue. Everybody that y'all subscribe to just about this in that same circle as me, they curse. Rocks curse, James curse, Sean curse, everybody curse, so it can't be me. It can't be me cursing. That can't be the problem. But what was I finna say? I remember telling y'all this. I don't know if it was on a live or was it just on like one of my videos that I did. But I remember telling y'all that one time I was on Twitter and it was this blogger, and she was asking for suggestions. Like, she was like, I'm trying to get into some new YouTube people, and I want y'all to send me a couple of their videos, some videos, so y'all can see, so I can see if I like them or not, and see how I feel about them. So one of my subscribers sent one of them my video, and one of my videos, and I was very delighted because I was following this chick for years. I always liked her commentary, I always liked everything she ever did, and somebody sent one of my videos to her. Now, she didn't necessarily say my name, but I could read between the lines as to who she was talking about, because it happened right after they sent my video. And she was like, well, I'm not a big fan of southern accents and heavy lisps, so I'm cool on that. I saw that, and that had hurt my feelings so bad. It really did hurt my feelings, because I was like, really? Like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, my whole heart had dropped when I read this. So I'm like, really? That had really made me feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, you know, okay. That had really did something to my spirit, to be honest. Like, and I had, you know, how you really like people that do the same shit you do. And it's kind of like when they kind of tear you down in a sense, or not really tearing you down, but they got an opinion. I mean, everybody got an opinion. At the end of the day, everybody has an opinion. You can't really be mad because somebody got a fucking opinion. You can't really be mad about that. But at the same time, it just felt like, damn, like, I really liked her. I was a huge fan of hers. You know, I really digged her. That's why I followed her on Twitter and all of that stuff. And for her to say that, that just really hurt my soul. So that was that's one of the first things that ever happened to me on here that really made me feel insecure about what I'm doing. When somebody that I liked trashed me like that. Not, they didn't really trash me, but I felt like they were trashing me. Like, I'm not a fan of big lisp and motherfucking southern accents or something like that. I'm just like, really? Okay. And then, you know, as time went on, you know, then, you know, you had you know, you could post, people would post videos and stuff on post my videos on Lipstick Alley, and then, you know, I see people that on there that really didn't really vibe with me, and it really wasn't because of the content. They didn't like my look. You know what I'm saying? It was more so about his teeth, or he got a lisp, or he talk like he country, or he look like he's sick. It was always about my outer appearance all the time. Like, they will always make fun of that. Like, it had nothing to do with my content. I can't watch his videos because he got a yuck mouth. He got a chip tooth in front of his mouth. He looked like he's sick. He looked like he got AIDS. He looked like all this bullshit. So I'm like, really? You know what I'm saying? Like, really? Then, when you hear shit, sometimes a lot of folks can say the most positive things about you, but it's always the few negative comments that just sticks out the most. Have you ever seen, like, a bag of nuts and you see this, not even a bag of nuts, a thing of Valentine chocolate, and all this other chocolate be the shit, but it be that one nasty ass piece of what oh, what the hell? Oh, okay. But you can get some Valentine's chocolate and all of it can be perfect looking, but then you get to that one piece of chocolate that be nasty as shit, and it make you want to throw the whole Valentine chocolate box away. That's how it be for us. Like, you can get a lot of positive energy, a lot of positive comments, and all of that, and then that one negative comment will fuck you up. And that's just what it was. Like, every time, it was like but I had to get the thick skin and realize that everybody, you ain't for everybody. Everybody ain't gonna like you. You not really here. Everybody not gonna be here for you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody not gonna be here for you. Period. Everybody not gonna be here for you. Like, it's crazy. So, And then, I had another person on here that I liked as well. I had subscribed to her videos and all of that type of shit. And I just remember being told that she was telling other YouTubers to unsubscribe to me because I guess she felt like I was jealous of another YouTuber. And I'm like, really? Like, when have I ever been jealous of anybody else when all I've ever done was promote everybody else, support everybody else, and everybody else channel? Even when they outdo me, I still send them over there like, what the fuck you talking about? And I didn't understand it. So I'm like, what is up with everybody trying to blacklist Scotty? Like, what the fuck Scotty doing? I am not shit. I ain't popular that much at all. So why is people coming for me like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just crazy to me. Like, they were like, you need to unsubscribe from him because all he ever does is complain. He jealous. Blah, blah, blah. Like, what? You know what I'm saying? So it was shit like that. And then when I was worrying about my numbers and shit, and when my numbers wasn't the way it needed to be, it just added fuel to the fire. And I just wanted to give up on this shit. I really did, but I didn't. Beauty is definitely in the eyes of the beholder. I'm sure your man thinks the world of you. He does. He most definitely does. He lets me know that every day. He really does. Thank you, Crazy Nick. Yeah. Well, I ain't gonna go there, JJ. I ain't got time to say no names about that. I never really addressed it on camera. I just know it was told to me and all of that stuff. So it's like, that had hurt my feelings too. Like, as hard as I go and as hard as I am, some things do bother me, and that bothered me, just like the comment from that blogger bothered me, just like the comments that were made on Lipstick Alley had bothered me. And it was kind of like when people start, and then this right here, it already like a big insecurity of mine. So when people poke at that right there, it just does something to me. So it's kind of like, yeah, it's crazy. How long we been talking? Almost 4 months. That's true, Aniko Fox. Very true. But I don't hate nobody, though. I don't hate anybody. Like, even with all that shit that had went on and all that shit that had happened with me, it's just like, I didn't hate them. I really didn't. Like, I don't have any hatred for anybody. Now, it might be a couple of folks that I just don't fuck with like that. I don't. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. No, he doesn't live in the same city as me. Nico, I'm not gonna answer that right now. I'm gonna wait for that. Y'all gonna know, but I'm gonna wait for that right there. Ricky crazy. Yeah, it is Satan, child. The devil will try you at any given moment. Like, it is crazy, but that's just what it is, though. But that's why I always tell people, um, that's why I always tell people that at the end of the day, when things don't go like when you really want to get on YouTube and shit like that, and with shit like that, you always have to have a tough skin. You always need to have a tough skin when it come down to it. You have to have tough skin, because people are not going to like you. Everybody isn't gonna like you, so you know. I'll go back to work tomorrow, actually. I don't know. I don't know what else I'm gonna do tonight. Not Miracle Drops. I already heard Lyrica Anderson's song. Yeah, I was bullied in school, and it's crazy, but you know, most people don't believe it because of how unspoken not unspoken, outspoken I am. People don't believe that, but I was very not really quiet, but I was just bullied just because of who I was, just because I acted the way I did, just because I wasn't like all the other boys. That's why. So, you know, it is what it is. Ooh. Yes, we do. John, we do. We gotta grow, and you know, cause like when people get on YouTube, they think it's gonna be a breeze, it's gonna be a lot of fun, but sometimes the shit that people say about you can really hurt. It really can. But you know, it is what it is, though. Like, you just got to take the bitter with the sweet, to be honest. Like, you got to have, like, a real thick skin in order to do this. Like, you got people judging you. You got people talking about you. You got people speaking on things. They have no idea of what the hell they talking about. So, you know, that's just what it is. But you got to deal with it, though. You just got to push through it, because that's what I did. It took me a while to get used to this. But, you know, when you putting yourself out there, and it doesn't matter if you're trying to put yourself out there in a positive manner, people will still find a reason to paying you for it. They're going to always find a reason to paying you for it. They'll talk about things that they don't know nothing about. Or accuse you of shit that they don't know nothing about. Or want you to be a part of things that you don't really care for, or want you to speak on shit that you don't really want to speak on. That's just what it is. I just can't do it. I do know what I'm wearing to the Escape concert. I already know. I just gotta order it. Hopefully my mind don't change. Yeah, people always got something to say, and you just gotta understand it. Like, people are always gonna have something to say. It don't matter what it is. People are going to have something to say, whether you're doing good or bad. It's somebody gonna speak on it. It's always gonna be something to talk about all the time, and that's just what it is. Like, I don't consider myself a celebrity or anything like that. I'm just a person that does YouTube videos that just so happen to be noticeable, that just so happen to be noticed or seen or something like that, or liked or whatever you want to call it. That's what I got. So it is what it is, though. You just gotta take it. Take the, like I said, you just gotta take the bitter with the sweet. You know. I should go where? Child, fuck Waka Flocka. He dumb anyway, and he been there. Oh, I am going. Tickets already been bought. I am going. Well, y'all know how I do. When I'm getting ready to get off, I'm asking y'all a little bit of questions. So, what questions do you guys have for me before I go? I'm going to answer a couple of questions before I go. And you can ask me anything. I answer it the best way I can. I don't believe that. Well, that's a great question. And I can honestly and truly say that I'm either am or I'm getting there. Which one do you think? I probably think the first one. I think I am. Because I never felt this way before in my life for anybody. So I think I am. Not really think. I think I know I am at this point. I can see the hearts coming now. Yeah, I am. Not much. Um, Not much. I don't travel that much. I only traveled enough. Like last year was the most I've ever traveled. I went to Houston last year. I went to Chicago last year. I went to the coast last year. I went to Houston again this year. So I don't get to travel a lot. But you know, it is what it is. Yes, I am Polo Jordan. It's very scary for me. It's very scary for me because I've been in love before and things didn't pan out the way that I wanted it to. I was always the only one in love with them. So it's hard for me when I'm feeling this way, and you know, I don't know, it's just I don't know. But it's I'm sorry, y'all. It's very scary because like I said, I've been in love before and it just didn't work out. Every time I was in love with somebody, it just didn't work out. Or loved somebody, it just didn't work out for anything, and it didn't do what I wanted it to do. But you know, it is what it is though. I'm just living in the moment. I'm too old to be scared of feelings because you can't you can't you can't be scared of feelings forever. You know, you got to always I'm sorry y'all. You gotta always you gotta kiss a couple of frogs before you get your prince. I feel like I'm sorry y'all. I just got a little bit flustered talking about this. I'm sorry. What do you enjoy about both of you guys the most? What like what things you like that you guys are able to do or say to each other that you was not able to express before? It's a lot. June, it's a lot. It's a lot. Like, I remember like the very first time we ever talked on the phone. We talked for like hours, and it was like 5 hours we stayed on the phone, and I've never done that. It was many days I woke up to go to work and couldn't even go to work just due to the fact that I was sitting up here sitting up here talking to him all night. But it's a great thing. Like, we even had our first spat a couple of nights ago, but we moved on from that. It was just a small spat, a big misunderstanding rather. But you know, it's just a new thing for me. Like, it's like I now have to be mindful of the things that I do because I don't want to hurt the other person. So I've been single for a long time. I've been single for like 7 years, 6 or 7 years. I haven't had a real relationship in 6 or 7 years. I've always had, in between that time, I've been involved with people in situationships and fell for people, and nobody fell for me back. So I've been by myself for the longest, and I've always thought about nobody but myself for the last 7 years. That's all I thought about. Like, I get up and do whatever the fuck I want to do, or I just do whatever. But it's like now you gotta be mindful of what you do, and you gotta be mindful of what you say. Not really mindful of what you say, because you always got to be opinion. You always got to stay how you feel. So you really don't have to be mindful of what you say, but be mindful of what you do. You know what I'm saying? Because it was something that I did. I didn't think I was doing anything wrong at the time, but when he confronted me and said what he had to say about it, I understood what he was saying. But that's only because I was used to doing what the fuck I wanted to do. Like, I was used to doing shit like that. But now you gotta realize you're about to enter into a serious relationship. So some shit that you do, you can't really do anymore. And that's a hard thing. That's a hard thing to do, to transition into. Because you're used to just being you. But now it's you and you. So, you know. How did this turn into a conversation about me and my man? How did that come to that? I don't know. But, you know. No, it's not easy dating at all, Chrissy. It's not. Thank you, Nikisha. I'm trying to count how many frogs I kissed before I came to this person. Let me type it up on the computer so I can give y'all a number. Just give me 1 second. Now, I was finna get off of here, but since y'all just brought this shit up, let me go ahead. How many frogs have I kissed over the last 7 years? Let's see. I'm trying to think off the top of my head. I done counted 7 already. Oh, there's an 8th one. Yeah, 8 frogs over the last 7 years. 8 fucking frogs. I had to kiss 8 frogs to get to where I'm at. 8 frogs. 8 frogs. That's a lot of frogs. 8 of them. What you mean make that a challenge? What kind of challenge? Stop crazy net 19. I most definitely need to log off now. Got weird feelings in the stomach. Yes, I do type that fast. I type very fast. No, I'm not about to do that now, Aniko Fox. Actually, I got to call these people back at work to see what they wanted and then let my phone charge and then talk to him. Because I've been out most of the day. Well, I just typed up like 8 frogs over the past 7 years. Like, if y'all want me to go all the way back to the beginning, that's gonna be more frogs than another. Hell, way too many more frogs. What else y'all got to ask me before I go? Because now y'all got me feeling some type of way. There is no secret. I took keyboarding in 8th grade. So really, that's how I learned how to type so fast. Because in keyboarding, you had to learn the shit, you know, like they had like a big cover over your keyboard. Like you couldn't see none of the letters, none of the numbers, none of anything. So that's how I took keyboard in the 8th grade, and ever since then I've been typing like crazy. Like I be knowing exactly what I'm doing because I know it. That's why I type everybody paper. Like my brother, I don't like to type papers all the time, but for my brother, I will type his papers or his essays. I give him attitude every time he asks me for it, but I'm going to type them. Just like I used to type all my mother's papers when she was going to college and when she was going for a master's. I typed all my sister papers and everything like that. So I type everybody's paper. Everybody paper. Everybody paper, everybody essay. So, you know. But you guys, I'm gone. I'm about to get up out of here. It's nothing to fear but fear yourself. Focus and respect will get y'all through. Yes, it will, Ricky. Yes, indeed, it will. But you guys, I'm about to get on up out of here. I'm about to call these folks back at work to see what the fuck they wanted. And I'm about to let my phone charge. Y'all know what I'm doing after my phone charge up, right? Y'all already know that. So, that's it. Anybody that was interested in putting shit in my PayPal is up there. Like I told y'all, it's on my homepage, on my YouTube page, and that's that. So, I'll talk to y'all later. I love y'all to death. And till my next live and next video, whatever I do after this, I holla. Bye-bye.